choosing the contractor is important, but the way that you start the relationship really caught my attention, and I think it's the right type of a feel that you should have with a contractor on any job or in any contract. Talk a little about that and about how you set up the planning and all the planning stages and architecture and design needs to be done before you really start work, and we don't think about that sometimes.
That's right. What I try and do is, as I say, get to know the homeowners. One of the questions that I always will ask is, how long they plan on being here, because that's an important piece. If this is a home that they're thinking they're just going to be out of in 3 or 4 years, then we don't want to make a whole lot of big changes. But if they're thinking, well, this is a place that we're going to spend the next 20 years or next 30 years, or perhaps live through retirement in, then it becomes a much different thing, and we're thinking long term. So getting to know them, of course, is important. Identifying special needs that they might have. They have kids and pets and disabilities, or if they're thinking about getting older in their home, I will look at how the home is set up for that, where the stairs are and that sort of thing. There's a certification that I have called CAPS, which stands for Certified Aging in Place Specialist, and this is a really neat program, basically teaching contractors how to outfit a home for people to grow old in the setting of their own home, to make it accessible for them throughout, and regardless of aging. So it studies how to place grab bars, how to do stairs, and I just finished a project recently that was a split level entry, but we found that there was an area where we could build a deck and ramp up to the main living area, and this is for a retired couple, and they're perfectly able to get up and downstairs now.
Yeah.
But I said, well, in a few years it might be more difficult, and so we looking at elements like that.